Tailbone
Does that
pain
feel
from
okay?
sexual activity. Okay. Yep.
She got tailbone pain. It was from sexual activities with her partner, and it was too rough, damaging her tailbone. Is that painful at all?
No.
And then she saw a specialist to do an internal coccyx adjustment, but they also went way too rough on the tailbone.
Yeah.
So now her pain is even more than it was. So in this visit, working on the pelvic floor muscles, releasing some muscle around the glutes to help support the tailbone treatment. And then we do a little bit of mobility on the tailbone, and we adjust the sacrum to give her relief.
Yep.
She ended up getting a lot of great relief. She was able to stand up and sit down without any pain.
Yeah, so this is definitely something that actually I've seen a few times in my practice as well. This doctor's talking about like tailbone. In our world, we use the term coccyx, right? So coccyx and sacral issues. And he's 100% right. Basically what ends up happening is that if you think about your pelvis laying flat, there's a little portion on the bottom called your coccyx, and that portion can actually get like tilted underneath a little bit. Yes, it happens with like sexual activity, but we also see it a lot of times when people like slip and fall and land on their butt. I've had a few patients that like went snowboarding and they've like literally fell off of a jump and landed on their butt, and you have that type of pain. You know, there's little ligaments that connect the bottom portion of that coccyx to the sacrum as well as up to the ilium. Those are the hips on each side. And there's a couple of different ways to address it. And as far as I'm concerned, like the way that this guy did it, number one, is totally ethical. It seems like he was totally appropriate. He was not being inappropriate. Personally, in my practice here, we do this type of maneuver. It's an external maneuver where you're actually trying to use the different ligaments, something called your sacrospinous ligament, if I remember, and using that to pull and enhance the coccyx to be pulled into the right direction. He was also working on some of the ligaments, sacrotuberous ligaments on the bottom portions of the coccyx to rebalance those. And I guarantee that this person probably had an amazing outcome and they probably felt better after just a couple of adjustments.